But you guys remember how I was saying they gave me Solus as my first Void Legendary because I'm a ginger? Well, last night I got a Sacred Shard from Clan Boss and I opened it up and out popped this guy, Shamrock, because I'm Irish. This is now a confirmed hate crime. Okay, so they released Ultimate Goku, Ultimate GALEK into the game, and he's purple, and it looks pretty cool. So Amazon Prime and Raid have come together to do some content drops exclusively for Amazon Prime members. Now I'm gonna take a quick break here and scroll all the way to the bottom to tell you first, which is note, all champions available as part of Amazon Prime content drops will still be available to all players from Shard Summons with the same drop rate as any other champion in their rare tree, just like any other champion in Raid. So it says exclusive, but you can still pull this character. Now, it is an exclusive free deal. If you have Amazon Prime, it's very easy. You just click on the sidebar like you would go the news, and you would just click on your Amazon Prime, and you link your accounts. It's pretty much that easy. Once you do that, you'll automatically receive Ultimate GALEK for free. And I want to say, this is cool. I actually think this is pretty well done by Raid. I think that Plarium did a good job with this deal. Obviously, it's going to be mutually beneficial for people. I mean, they'll get their Amazon Prime rewards for free, and they're also going to get more, I'm sure they're going to get more advertising out of this. They also state that there is going to be 8 special content drops exclusively to Amazon Prime members. Each content drop will be available for 2 weeks, and each content drop will be available exclusively to Amazon Prime members. And then it says learn more at amazon.co, and it has the link there. Now, players must collect each content drop manually after loading the game. Amazon Prime account members must be active to be able to collect the drops. Each Amazon Prime account can only be used to collect content drops with one Raid account, and only the first Amazon Prime account connected to each Raid account can be used to collect content drops from that account. Basically, i.e., it works how you would think, one account to one account, okay? Now, this is where I was saying all of the characters will be able to be pulled regardless. And for some reason, the promotion's not working in Indian or Chinese Prime accounts. It's probably just because the game's not there. And then it's only available in the mobile version and is not claimable while playing Shadow Legends on Mac or PC via Plarium Play. So basically, if you have BlueStacks, you can do it through that. But if you're using Plarium Play, it's not going to show up right here. So what I am going to do is swap over the BlueStacks so you can see what it looks like when it is right here. Okay, now I'm on BlueStacks, which if you want to play BlueStacks emulator, it is, in my personal, completely biased opinions, the best way to play this game, and I'll leave a link at the top of the description. You can download and play BlueStacks, and while I'm plugging things, you guys should play Dragon Champions, the best game to play on BlueStacks. I will put a link for that at the top too. Okay, back to it. So Amazon Prime, Champions, Loot, and more. It's going to show up here when you're on mobile. And then here's what's basically going to show up. Now, on the left side, it's going to show like Ultimate GALEK. See, I already got them. So that content drop is done. This goes all the way to the 29th of December. The next one's going to start the 30th of December, and we're going to get 2 million silver, 700 energy. So you do actually get decent rewards. It looks like we're going to get another character here. Whisperer, which I have yet to look at. Oh, wow, it's actually the strong debuff weaken on basic. That's pretty good. Increase attack will ignore the defense if the target is under weaken. That's pretty cool. Attack an enemy 2 times, grant extra turn if the target is under decreased defense and weaken. Wow, okay. So kind of some interesting moves there. Has a 10% chance of granting extra turn whenever this champion lands a critical hit. Increases damage inflicted on bosses by 20%. Oh, well, that is quite interesting. She's a weaken single target damage character. Ally attack in dungeons as well. Okay. So they're going to give us some kind of new characters, some new interesting stuff. Epic skill tomes there with some greater potions. And then it looks like we get 5 ancient shards, some chickens, some void shards, which are nice, experience boost and some artifacts, and another character, Vala, is an epic. Attacks 1 time, increases enemy 2 times, excuse me. Okay, that's not really that good. Attacks all enemy, removes all shield buffs on all enemies. That's kind of good in Arena, 30% chance of placing decreased defense. So I see you remove all their shields and you put the decreased defense. Okay, it's not 3-turn cooldown, not bad. And then places shield buff on her. and places decreased defense buff on her as well, and fills her. Okay, so she's kind of a tanky type of person. Decreases the damage she receives while she's under a shield buff. I see. And resistance in arena. So they want her to be kind of a tankier epic that you can use in arena. Okay, well, that's not bad. So you do actually get some. All of these characters seem decent. I'm going to be honest. And I was going to say that this is a pretty good deal. If you have Amazon Prime, this is just all free goodies. There's nothing wrong with that. And look at Ultimate GALEK here. He's a really good character. And I'm going to talk about why he's really good. Let me see if I can find him here. I'm not used to his portrait. We're going to have to dig him up. There he is. Okay, so I have him 6-star. I'm working on his final ascension at the moment. You can see I need the potions here. But let's look at his skills. So if we go look at this character's skills, and let's look at them in the index so we can actually see his full power. He's going to be under Orcs. Ultimate GALEK, there he is. Now check this out. Now he has 15,000 health, 1332 attack, 958 defense, 98 speed, 60% crit damage. So he has slightly higher crit damage than normal. His basic attack, and he's based upon attacks. If you look, all these moves based upon attack, okay? Now his basic attack is it hits an enemy and a 50% chance of placing HP debuff if the target, or if the champion, as in GALEK, if he's under an increased attack buff, then he has a 50% chance of placing an HP burn. Like, that's basically how it works. Now, he'll also fill his turn meter by 10% if it crits, 5% if it doesn't. So decent A1, okay. A2 is attacks an enemy, 50% chance of placing HP debuff on the target for 2 turns if he's under the increase attack once again. So it's basically the exact same thing as his A1, but it decreases the target's turn meter by 25% and places 50% increase attack buff on the champion for 2 turns if it is a critical. Decreases the target turn meter by 10% if the attack is not a critical. So basically you crit, you get the buff up, which then makes it where you have that buff to trigger the other effects. All right, continuing. This is why he's good. So this third move here is why I believe this was a cool move by Plarium and is actually what I would say a free-to-play friendly. So if you're getting just Amazon Prime rewards, that's fairly free-to-play friendly because it literally costs you nothing but your Amazon Prime account. And then this move right here is fantastic because he's strong against Spider 20. Spider 20 is the green affinity. He's blue, so he's strong against them. And look what it does. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing an HP burn debuff on the target for 2 turns if this champion is under an increased attack buff. Each hit also has a 75% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 20% if it's under an HP debuff or burn debuff. So the decreasing turn meter is cool, but the big win here is if we get increased attack on him and then he does that AoE, he basically puts HP burn on everyone. This is like a free Ignatius for the Spider, especially with Tormund currently being, the freeze with the HP burn combo. If you get the fusion, which is not free to play friendly, by the way, but then you get the fusion and you get this guy, which I don't, in my $8,000 account, I actually don't have an AoE HP burn. Ultimate GALEK is the first AoE HP burn that I'm going to have, and that's a big deal even for me. So I'm going to try to get another Amazon Prime account for like my alt or something. Maybe I'll buy a membership for, a little bit, but just to get the GALEK, because that's a cool character to have for free to play people. I think that this is a good move. It's a good move. I like this move, and it's also cool that Plarium is giving out characters that have this much potential to help you. Now, really, Spider 20 is where I see his major use. The other moves are good, good, not great. That's cool and all that, but this is really the winner here. And then this one here is fully heals his champion, instantly removes any stun debuffs when an enemy places a stun debuff on this champion. So if he gets punched by a clan boss or something, he'll get removed, fully heal him. That's pretty cool. But mostly I'm thinking Spider 20, free-to-play access, or even not free-to-play, just a good Spider 20 epic character now. So normally trying to get AoE HP burns are hard. So I like that that's in the game. Now, the other rewards aren't so bad. I mean, 2 million silver is pretty cool. For free-to-play, 700 energy, 2 million silver, yeah, that's good. And we get some epics, and then rank 4 chickens is pretty good too, especially for free. I mean, void shards, ancient shards. Really, this is just kind of a nice boost to have. This is going to go all the way to April, though. So these look great, but these are very spread out. But hey, it's another trickle in freebies. But one point I'm going to make, because you know me, I'm a pessimist. I complain about everything. So one thing that I am going to complain about before I end this is that this should not replace login rewards. This is great. I like what you did with this Plarium. I'm okay with you taking some time to have done this. Maybe I don't know how people are going to feel about this. I haven't watched other people's YouTube videos or whatever, how they feel about this. I just think it's kind of cool because I'm thinking about the average player. When I look at this, I'm just thinking the average player will probably be able to enjoy these rewards. So I'm thinking that's good for them. But we should also have login rewards from Plarium. You guys should have the login rewards still for veteran players. I think that would be nice if we could get those still. But besides that, yeah, I think that's a big win. I like that update. That's pretty cool. The new characters look, decent. I don't think they look completely trash. I actually think GALEK's probably my favorite one out of all of them. And you get them right now if you just do it. So go log in with the Amazon Prime. And when you do log in with the Amazon Prime, go to www.twitch.tv/Darth Microtransaction and use your Amazon Prime and link it with your Twitch account and subscribe for free today to Darth Microtransaction on Twitch and get yourself all those free global emotes that are so fantastic. Okay, I'm sick of selling. Download Dragon Champions, download your Amazon, give me your free Prime, download Rise of Kingdoms through my BlueStacks link. I'll throw that one in there because God knows that, oh man, that could pay off some stuff.